Early numbers have came in for the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight, and from what they're saying, he approximately sold 56,000 pay-per-view buys. And of course, if they did a rematch, it would sell more. Now this was saying two things. Tyson Fury is not a big name like he say he is, and Francis Ngannou is not a big name in combat sports, even though he's been a champion. At least Ngannou's name does not ring bells like Conor McGregor. This was also saying people did not buy into this fight. They thought Tyson Fury would win easy. I thought he would win easy. Tyson Fury thought he would win easy. That's why he came in the ring fat and sloppy looking. And I do not buy the 12-week training camp story. This was so embarrassing for Tyson Fury. He did not have a post-press conference to tell us how great he is, how he's better than Ali, Larry Holmes, Joe Louis. He did not have that press conference because he was so embarrassed in his performance. And he should have been embarrassed about his performance. I even heard Tyson Fury is contemplating retirement. Eddie Hearn even said he wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury retires. Because one thing Tyson Fury values more than money is his undefeated record. Tyson Fury is the kind of champion, the kind of fighter that cannot lose, in my opinion. It'll ruin him mentally. I mean, some fighters and great fighters have that mentality. If they lose, they can come back and win. Tyson Fury is not one of those dudes. If he loses a fight, it's over. Even though the Usyk fight will bring in some money, it would not surprise me if Tyson Fury retires because he has the fear of losing. Like I said, it's only one thing Tyson Fury likes more than easy money, easy fights, is having this undefeated record. And I think that's his advantage. At least he thinks that's his advantage over the all-time greats. Like I said, Ali lost 5 or 6 fights. But we will see his next move. Will he retire? Will he fight Ngannou again? Or will he throw some balls and fight Usyk? The WBO president says we have offered Munguia the #1 spots at 154 and 160. And Eric Gomez interrupted the WBO president and said, you know what? We will take the mandatory at 168 against Canelo Alvarez. For some of you who do not know who Eric Gomez is, he's the president of Golden Boy Promotions. Now that explains a little bit more of why Munguia is in the Canelo picture. Because up to this point, I didn't see how a Munguia fight came into the picture because he hasn't done anything but beat 40 tomato cans. Now I know what he's doing. He's exercising his WBO mandatory. So now it makes perfect sense why he gets to fight over an Andrade, over a Benavidez, because now he's the mandatory, and Benavidez won't be a mandatory until March 2024. So if I'm Canelo's camp, why not get this fight out the way Cinco de Mayo? And if you're a Demetrius Andrade fan, let me remind you, you had a chance to fight Zach Parker to be the mandatory at WBO before John Ryder was. You choose to decline the fight. So that's how it goes. You got to go through Benavidez to get the #1 shot at the WBC. So it makes sense. Get this mandatory out the way, even though the Munguia mandatory is not due until a year and a half. But why not get that out the way, clear it out the way, so you can fight Benavidez and other big fights you have down in the future. It might be a Terence Crawford. It might be a rematch with Dimitri Bivol. But one thing for sure, you will have your WBO mandatory out the way. I can't forget about David Morrell down the line. That might be a possibility. But this WBO mandatory clears a lot for me, because I was wondering how Munguia all of a sudden became a possible opponent for Canelo Alvarez. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Let me know what you think about Munguia becoming Canelo's mandatory and Tyson Fury potentially retiring instead of fighting Usyk. And by the way, I want to say congratulations to Muhammad Ali coming back and winning a rematch. It might be a trilogy down the line. I would not mind seeing this again. Very competitive fight. Good job, ladies. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.